What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so we got Lamar Ultimate Running. What's up, guys? All right, so let you guys see what's going on here. Lamar Ultimate got the early access. Excuse me. Why do I always get the cough out the way at the beginning of the broadcast? Anyhow, so yeah, just got the wheels set up for, just got everything calibrated, and we're gonna put in some time. So this is an early access copy. You can get it on Steam for about like $30, or you can get a key, like a specific key from the developers. If you're on what do you call it? What if I believe it's on not their Reddit, their Discord, I believe. But yeah, this has been running for a bit, and I've been trying it out. You know, starting to get the feel of how this title is versus others, like of course like AMS2, a set of course the king of this genre at the moment, or at least one of the kings of the genre. And so far it seems pretty solid, but we're gonna go through some more and see what else we got here. All right, so right now it's very bare bones. You know, it's pretty much single player. We got our settings all good, and right now we've a few tracks: Sebring, Algarve. Actually, I'm not familiar too much with this course, but of course, you know, I'm still green in a lot of areas, to be totally honest. Spa, my favorite, of course. Lamar, of course, itself. Of course, we got the Temple of Speed, Monza. Oh, also, so while the telemetry data is not here, this is working with the butt kicker. You know, the butt kicker universally works with the audio anyway, but some even better than others. So this is definitely awesome. Fuji Speedway. And what's the last one? Baran. So yeah. So of course, we're going to be biased. Go to Spa first. And we've got three categories. We got our hypercar, LMP2, and GTE, which is, I guess you can say it's one of the GT3 classes. So hypercar, I'm going to show you what some of the vehicles look like. So we got our hypercar setups, which everything from Peugeot, Porsche, Toyota, Floyd Van Wall, Mercedes. What else? As far as, oh, it's just gonna go right back to the front end again. Early build, you know. LMP2. Our choices here. So it's all one universal class, just based on team differences. And last but not least, of course, we have our GTE class. Let's get back here. And this is the one I was messing around with the most because I play around with a lot of GT3 cars, especially in games. Well, yep, in games. And we were messing around with the Ferrari. Of course, that's Corvette. And of course, the Porsche. Different livery and livery sets and teams to go along with it. Well, these are all Ferrari. But we're going to stick to where we were. We're going to stick with the Ferrari. And yeah, practice qualifying race. So I'm just testing everything out, seeing how it feels. Haven't done an actual race yet. We're going to most likely this weekend. We're going to start really digging into this, but we're going to do some practice sessions right now and just get the feel of this, get the feel for this. So far I've been liking it. You know, I'm sure that there are issues. It is an early access build, but that's, you know, what you sign up for. And you essentially are early access. I see as essentially you are volunteering yourself to be a tester by paying for it, so to speak. But you already know what comes with it. The game is going to constantly grow. It's constantly evolving with the developer, with you, the user, as far as your feedback, and of course, whatever you're letting them know to update their bug databases and give new builds every single time. So I personally enjoy this much more than a developer releasing a game that's supposedly finished and it's crap. And we have quite a few examples of that lately. We're not going to name any names, but we got a couple of videos on it already. So this is pretty fun. At least I find the experience to be fun, and I really just enjoy doing early access because I like being part of the crowd that ends up having, I guess, significant input on how the game gets developed for the near future and possibly the far future. As we can see, it does take a while to load. I have this on my M2 drive and NVMe drive, but some results may vary. Both results may vary depending on what title you're messing around with. But yeah, it's still very competent, very solid. This is based off of the R Factor 2 engine with significant upgrades, obviously. I believe this is off of Unreal Engine 5. I believe. I could be wrong. And you can see and feel the differences, especially visually. So depending on your rig, mine is more of a mid tier. I would say mid-high tier, more probably mid-high. Then others, which are like in the 4070. I'm on a 3070 OC. I don't have it overclocked because I want to keep my hardware. But for the most part, I would say I'm able to run very strong frame rates, upwards between 90 and 120 at 1440p. And some games even higher resolution depending on what type of assets they get running. So we're going to give this baby a shot. So let's hop on in. Should be almost done. It'd be helpful if I let people know this was going on. All right, let's get the stream link. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Llama Ultimate Early Access Playtest. Okay, so I've already done everything as far as my camera. I usually put my camera in most of the titles at 75. I'm working with a single monitor, so that ends up giving me, I want to say, just enough field of view where I can see my side views, depending on the car. And this one is more of a digital rear view, and that's pretty solid. It's not exaggerated to the point where I'm looking at the whole damn vehicle. You can if you want to, but it's not really necessary. All right, let's share this right quick. Why am I typing this out? Just got Llama Ultimate up and running, period. First play test, exclamation point. Of course, it's not going to spell Lamar. I put Lamar. It's Lamar. Bang. Let's get it up there on the E-Racers. Of course, my favorite racing group on Facebook, and then some. Oh. All right, so get this going. So if you're familiar with, see, there is some frame rate bogging there, some frame rate drops. So that could be either early optimization, or that could just be that I'm just stressing out my rig a little bit more. But considering I'm able to run ACC, and to be fair, this shares quite a lot of similarities as far as quality. This is really dropping. Is this going to straighten out? Okay, so we might have to lower our anti-aliasing. So what I already was seeing is that I was getting some frame rate drops when there are certain vehicles on screen, and that's a big no-no because that means we can't actually race. We would just be time attacking all day, and that's not going to help us. So let's see how we are here. Yeah, a lot of frame rate drops already. We're going to have to fix that. Yep, we're going to have to fix that. So we're going to have to turn up anti-aliasing. It's going to need a bit more optimization. Most likely a lot of the drops coming from the tree models, which happens with almost every racing game. Yes, severe drop right here. All right, so let's optimize this a bit. I'm going to have to go back to the main menu, turn off AA. Let's see if I have to put on FXAA. We're going to have to see if that will work. Just going to optimize. Oh, the butt kicker. All right. Da 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 da. 1440, 180 hertz unlocked. Drop it off. Now, I'm hoping they'll get DLSS in the future. Or it could be that it's already here and I didn't even see. Put the shadows at medium. Layer detail, texture detail, da 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 da. And that's it. Wait, make sure we apply. I believe you have to apply. Okay, no, we're good. All right, cool. All right, of course, we're going to have to wait for that loading again. Okay, so one more time. One more again. Looks like you're loading a bit faster, most likely because it was just in memory. Or it could be a complete placebo for all I know. People are trying to push back on the Forza Motorsport news, so to speak. It's really disappointing what's going on with the development standards with a lot of game companies, publishers, and how they're stressing out so many, not VFX houses, those two, but with having the contracts, just temporary contractors coming up on teams and not being able to stick around for long periods of time, and not serving well for a lot of developers. You know, Microsoft is notorious for this right now, and I'm quite sure that this is one of the main culprits, one of the main issues with a lot of developers these days. So yeah, hopefully things get better, especially on Microsoft's side, because we're seeing it everywhere from, of course, Halo and Forza Motorsport. They don't really have any, I want to say, legacy members on their teams, on their development teams, that stick around from beginning to end, at least not enough where it's significant anyhow. And it's showing, so we can hope and pray that that's going to be different. And it won't just keep being a thing that becomes a norm for AAA studios. I mean, I can understand when it comes to AA titles because you have a budget and you have a certain amount of time to get things done. But when you're a huge publisher and you're funding a AAA title under one of your development houses, it's not a good look. Especially if things turn out to be subpar, to say the least. All right, almost done. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see how our frame rate runs now. Still kind of choppy. Yep, very choppy. Good Lord, that's not good. So we might Have to lower the resolution to 1080p, which sucks. Definitely gonna need NVIDIA DLSS for this. Definitely gonna need it. That is something that's in ACC, and ACC has very, very rich assets. Seems a bit smoother though, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm getting similar feel to when I'm playing ACC, to be quite honest. I've seen a few streamers saying that they felt like the the wheel to road contact physics feel a little floaty. I don't know, I'm not really feeling that too much. I'm feeling pretty stuck to the surface. Whoa! Oh, that's why. So yeah, the AI is not very smart. In fact, it's just safe to say that they're pretty stupid. They don't really seem like they have much sense of awareness. They're just really aggressive. That's happened to me a few times. Where they just barrel right through you. What's that TC? 6. Let's put it in 5 just to get a little bit more cornering. Hopefully we won't kill ourselves. Alright. Let's try to push it a bit. I like the real-time stewardship right there. That's dope. That's hella dope. Now, I can very much feel the road pretty strongly. So it doesn't seem floaty to me. But also it depends, I guess, on what you're used to as a daily gameplay drive for yourself. You know, if you're used to certain titles like, say, Gran Turismo, which is a lot more sticky. I'm very much used to a lot of the, I guess you could say, true Sims now. So while I still do play and enjoy Gran Turismo a lot, it's become more of a habitual thing for me now to indulge in the very hardcore Sims these days. That was good. Whoop. Oh, a little sloppy. Really wide. We can do that better. The last time we got 229. It's another GT vehicle behind me, it looks like. See if we can keep our pace. Now this audio seems robust at times and other times flat. And I don't know if that's because I'm using the butt kicker. Got real conservative with that because I just want to make sure I got my grip proper first before I try and lose my shite. Gotta run away from you, gotta run away from you. I like that the gear numbers in the HUD are nice and large, so even though it's at the bottom right hand corner, my peripheral vision is still catching what gear I'm in pretty strongly. So whoever designed that way, thank you. Very bravo on your UX design, UI design. Ah! Pushed it too much, and now we're out. That was fun now. Let's go back to the garage. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, how far in the replay can we actually watch here? Or does it just show like my last 30 seconds into the wipeout? Yeah, it's just gonna show. Oh, that would explain. That would explain. Yeah, I'm wondering why I just lost sudden control, because I got clipped. Like I said, the AI is not the smartest, not the brightest. It just isn't. It's little brain dead. Just a bit. Who this? Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you, Joseph. Yes, the lead moderator and I believe owner of E-Racers Forum. Love this forum. Like I'm not even bullshitting. Hopefully I don't get flagged for that. But it is seriously my favorite racing forum. I'm in like the Forza forums, the GT forums, but this is the one that I love and respect the most because it's the most diverse, has the most players. Not the most players. I want to say the most diverse mindsets. You know, and aside from short of being disrespectful, you know, you get to really voice your point of view on what's going on with the games and not have to worry about too many fanboys, and you don't get that luxury when you're in any of the other forums. So yeah, much love to E-Racers. All right, what's our TC settings on 5? Let's see if it's on 5. So we know we were doing well. We just got to avoid the brain dead AI. Bit much there. I mean, I did say that I was gonna leave the AI on, so that's on me. Whoa! So, like Joker says, you get what you deserve, right? The detail is phenomenal. Very reminiscent of the quality you find in ACC. And that's not a dig at them. That's very much a compliment because the artists behind ACC are some of the best in the industry. So, yo, again with that AI, but the AI designers need to work on this. Jesus Christ. Like, come on now. Yeah. Sucks when it happens to you, doesn't it? You jerk. Why am I in third? Now go to third. What am I doing? Get it together. Get it together. I don't know if there's damage. Come on. Doesn't feel like I'm damaged, so most likely it's turned off. Or it's on very light settings at the very least. Whoa! That definitely needs to get fixed. First off, that frame drop when they pass you by, and second, the aggression that they pass you by in. It's like they just don't realize you're on the course or care. But to be fair, well, a set of course of one's AI is that dumb. ACC not so much. They're much smarter. I don't really have that many issues with the ACC AI. Jesus Christ! Yo! Again! What the hell? Ooh, WC. Alright, so we're gonna turn off some of the vehicles, at least tone them down. Let's see if we can. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculously aggressive. Just plow! Like, not even there. Good Lord. Alright, let's try another course anyway. Let's go to Fuji Speedway. I actually haven't really done Fuji Speedway on this wheel for any platform yet, so that will be fun. Length 1 hour, practice, advance. No. AI aggression at 50. That's 50%? Let's see. We could turn it to like 25. How's 25 then? Good God. What the hell is 100 then? They're already trying to kill me. Jesus. See, I don't know what AI limiter means. ABS. Well, that depends on the vehicle, I believe. But for LMP vehicles, I believe there's no ABS, so that's more than likely why it's focusing on that. Whereas me using a GT vehicle, there is ABS. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but I'm not seeing anything regarding AI limiting. Opponent difficulty, damage simulation. It said damage at 100. I definitely didn't feel that. But again, early build, so I'm not going to give any judgment regarding that. I know what it's like. Been there, been there. All right. Fuji Speedway. Let's give it a shot. So, To be fair, Fuji Speedway, and the hell just happened with that visual? Fuji Speedway, my experience, at least on it virtually, of course, has been predominantly through Gran Turismo. I've played it a few times in Assetto Corsa, not so much in Competizione, but mostly in Assetto Corsa, with all the rich mods. So, but my last experience was doing the daily races, the ranked daily races for Fuji Speedway on Gran Turismo, but that was on a controller right analog throttle brake. Also, I will be doing a tutorial on how to, where are we? How to properly steer and control your vehicle with right analog. And people have been asking me to do it for a while, and I didn't have the setup the way I do now. So now I can freely do this and be able to educate anyone who's still using pad and wants to gain the experience in that area, because mostly everybody uses, call it what it is, the Xbox/Dreamcast setup of using triggers. It really took off with the Dreamcast. I never liked it. And then Xbox kept doing it, still didn't like it. Polyphony essentially invented the right analog throttle brake setup, at least for console. You know, pardon my ignorance on that, but they essentially invented it, or played into the invention of it. And I've used it for literally every single goddamn racing game known to man since then. I've used it in iRacing. I've used it in Race Room. When people said you couldn't do it in Assetto Corsa, I used it in Assetto Corsa. I used it in ACC. I found ways around it and how to actually steer and gear with proper precision, as much as possible anyway. And whoever is more interested in still sticking to controller or has to stick to controller as a limitation, I hope that this will help. So this will be an upcoming video. And if you guys really are curious about that, please leave your comments below. I mean, leave your comments below in general. But aside from doing everything on the wheel, for those that are still using pad, and there's no judgment there whatsoever, I can do this tutorial and give you guys a little multicam view and how I adapt to it. And most likely I'll just be doing it with Gran Turismo, because my drive hub just got stuck in shipment. So we're going to be a little delayed on that right now. But we're going to get that running. And would love to hear you guys' comments on this, because apparently it seems like this is a classical, almost way of the dodo type of controlling things. And I've seen maybe a few people in forums still talk about it. Most people use the claw grip / Xbox control scheme. And I feel like I'm a bit of an outlier now, even though it used to be a standard. You know, I used it in Need for Speed, used it in Gran Turismo, Toka Race Driver 3, any of the Genki titles, anything, you know, so anything and everything. And for certain games that I couldn't use it, I would tend to avoid them. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, the games really weren't that good anyway. At least Need for Speeds. So that is an avenue I can go down with y'all. So let's get this last 2% loaded. Come on. I believe that means it's coming up. All right, there goes the mouse icon. I don't know if that means anything. All right. There goes that frame rate bogging. There you go. Seems like it's a thing that's coming straight from the pits. Oh, are we raining? Looks like we're... Oh, shit. Looks like we're raining. Wasn't expecting that. So this is going to be fun. Let's get our traction control at max just in case. And lower it. Case in point. Let's get used to this. Okay, this is the short-ish left corner. Okay, into the right now. Let's just see where this leads us. Slow that down a click. Okay, so we're going into the chicane or we're going straight? This looks like the chicane, okay. So this is not old school Fuji Speedway, this is modern. So I call this the rally section. That's what it feels like, basically. To the right, and the final straight. Be real risky with the 4 on there. Whoa! A little hot there, a little hot there. Obviously, totally my fault. Gotta get used to the traction. Okay, got our short left. Ah! A lot of traction loss there. Good lord. Okay, let's see if we can put it in dry weather because we're already having enough issues trying to get used to the system. I thought I had it on dry, but what do I know? I'm still learning the menu system. Let's go back. So this is the only thing that's a little nyeh right now. It's having to go all the way back to the front end, then do this, then go all the way back and have to wait for the loading. So again, early build. Needs to be optimized, I know, but you can't help but note sometimes it gets a little annoying. Ah. Weather. Sunny, please. Thank you. Okay, I just noticed that top bar. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Let's try this again. Just getting used to the default grip dynamics and, of course, the frame rate issues. So it's gonna be a bit of an exercise. I mean, we might have to just humble ourselves to drop it to 1080p because we don't have DLSS. But it's whatever. Oh. Okie dokie. Schmooky. Be nice if I shared it in general, didn't it? Oh, excuse me. Game as early access is pretty damn solid. Exclamation point. Live stream. Yeah, I am seriously. I don't think I can live without the butt kicker. Straight up, even at mono, like this thing is a life changer, especially if you're just playing sim. If you're doing racing, virtual racing all the damn time. I don't know if I can go back. It's just gonna feel really weird. LeVar Burton. I got LeVar Burton on my Facebook. Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. Rainbow. Bang. All right. Let's try this again, but with less suck. Okie dokie. Frame rate goes to hell. Gonna have to do it at 1080p. And I don't like that. We'll do it for the next round. Pit limiter off. Oh. Stu didn't say anything about that cut. Ooh, that drop. Yeah, we're going to have to drop it at 1080. Just thought it'd make me worry a bit. Okay, I gotta get into the rhythm of the track again. My brain is just on autopilot right now. That damn AI! That's right, okay, we're at the chicane section. Okay, I know where we are. Jesus Christ! Whoa! Yo, seriously? Damn! That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, what the hell? They have no sense of awareness. You're just not there in their eyes. It's making me like really cautious now. And not in a usual way, but in a please don't kill me every time I'm in your area way. See? If I didn't veer, he would have just slammed right into me. Okay, let's get our eye line right. Scaring the shit out of me. Whoa. Okay, we're in the rhythm of the chorus now. And la la la. Jesus Christ, man! Yo! At least you guys are witnessing this with me. Alright, we're we wanted to see the settings as far as dropping the damn resolution anyway. So let's just exit. Goddamn. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who's noted this, guys. Please work on your AI. That's for goddamn ridiculous. Like, you can't do anything. You're just getting. It's giving me shades of Forza Horizon. You know, that's a little knucking fucks. I still curse anyway. It's a bit much. Like, you got to fix that. That's not good. That's not good. That's just not good. You have to fix that. Please fix that. Because that's making it nigh unplayable to a certain level. I can't even get a rhythm of the course. You guys are just throwing me off and killing me before I even know what the hell's going on. Can I just turn off the AI? Is there a way to turn off the AI? Like, good God, man. Like, I even turned the AI level down to 25%. I don't feel like there's any difference. Feels like they're still trying to kill me. Because they are. Christ, man. You guys are seeing something I'd love to know. Yeah, this AI is insane. They just... What the actual... I don't know what AI limiter means. Let's just turn it on 0. I don't know what that means. I really don't. Let's put AI aggression to 0, AI limiter to 0. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Jesus. Okay, so this should, keyword should, run smoothly at 1080p. I prefer 1440, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers in this case. So this is going to be our last run anyway, because we got to do our quick workout and take our butts to bed, get some directing done tomorrow, but we will most likely be streaming this again because I really want to see what the game has to offer aside from hot death. So... I do overall like this package, you know, as their first public released build. It's very damn solid, I'm not gonna lie, flaws and all. You know, it's much further ahead than what most people were able to get accomplished, and that's awesome. You know, it's based again off the R Factor 2 base line, and I believe using Unreal Engine 5 for all the dressings. And some pretty damn solid art, pretty damn solid assets all around. Can't complain too much regarding that, except the goddamn AI. We'll see what we can do to circumvent that, if we can do anything at all. No, we're not playing GTA. I live pretty much across the street from a hospital, so elderly hospital, elderly home and hospital. So even though you hear the sirens, there's nothing really going on. It's just them pulling into the driveways. Ooh, no yawning allowed. Contagious. I hope it made some of y'all yawn. All right, come on. Last 2%. Come on. Hey, let's go. Hey. Let's hope for better frames. Let's hope for some better frames. Nope. It's the same. Yep. Still stuttery, so it's not the resolution. That does not look good with the lack of anti-aliasing. Yuck. That looks terrible, actually. It's very crunchy. It looks like I'm playing Ridge Racer 5 on PlayStation 2. Oh, that looks awful. So we're not getting better frames, really. It's almost the same. But now the visuals look horrible. So we know, leave it at 1440. If we're gonna suffer, at least suffer and look pretty, right? Yo, I cannot. Jesus, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. That's ridiculous. That is nigh unplayable. Like, no. I don't know what the other streamers are doing, but what the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Look at this. Just what the hell? Okay, guys. So yeah, they gotta fix their AI. That's for goddamn ridiculous. I'm not gonna keep going through that. That's just gonna stress me out. Please comment below on what you think of this so far. If you like what you see here, if you don't and you're telling me to go and shove it, just either way, let me know. You know, gotta use the generic jargon. So please smash that like button so we can get on the algorithm, start moving about with the other sim racing and racing channels, and of course hit the notification on the little bell icon so you know when I'm jumping on. We're going to call this quits for tonight because I will lose my shit. If this keeps up, I'm just, no, that's no bueno. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. But thank you for tuning in anyway. Love you all, seriously. And I will see you in the next session. All right. Peace, y'all. Good Lord.